Good morning everyone. I am Sakshi, student of BCA PPU batch 1 third year. I am here to explain the concept of OOPS and the terms objects and classes which is assigned by respected Neeraj Kumar Singh sir. So at first, what is OOPS? So OOPS stand for Object Oriented Programming System. It is a paradigm which is based on the real world object. It gives your database design a more modular and in reusable form. Instead of thinking only in the form of table, we can create or we can model entities as objects. Now coming to the class, so we can define class as the blueprint of the objects. It can describe the things, that is data and attributes something should have, and the actions, functions and methods it can perform. It means we can say that class is not the real thing. It just gives you the structure. It is not going to store your actual data. Now let us see a real life example of class. For suppose a car manufacturing company has to produce cars, so it will first design the blueprint that what are the some basic specification a car should have, like engines, wheels, steering, then seats, headlights and many more things. Now coming to the object. So object is a real thing created from a class, that is a blueprint. It has the actual data, that is values, and can perform the actions defined in the class. So here we can see that followed the same blueprint, we have created the 4 different models of car with some extra specification. So let's have an overlook to the syntax of the class. First, you have to write the class name followed by a class keyword. Then in the curly braces, we have defined the variables and functions and their properties as well. Now this is the syntax of objects. So you have to first write the object name and then class name followed by a new keyword. So let us see an example of creating the class and the object. First, I have created a class whose name is student, and under this curly braces I have taken the 2 variable, that is name and role, and I have defined here public, so I can use it overall in the program. Now coming to the creating an object, first you have to write the object name, that is stu1, and then the new keyword, and then the class name, that is student. In that case, I'll able to access the properties of class in that object. Now here in stu1 name, I have defined the name Rahul. In the place of name, I have defining here Rahul, and in the place of roll number, I have defining here 101. So here we can use class and object. So we can say that class is the design and object is the life. Together they make our coding more powerful. With this, I came to an end. Thank you everyone.